Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. So we're over on the FHG account. Used to be the Insomnia account. We just went ahead and renamed it. But ultimately, this is an account that we don't see very often. Saved up around 52,000 diamonds. Got a ton of summons to do on this account. A couple of heroes that we're really looking for, even with the new heroes. Haven't pulled that many of them. We're in 34-3. As we know, on the pay to win account, we're almost through 34 at this point, so we should definitely be able to make some progress in here, but I want to focus on the summons. We just went through the hunting fields, and I know a lot of people are not liking the hunting fields. If you've seen Reddit, if you've seen Discord, if you've seen all of the chats, nobody is liking the hunting fields. They don't like how it's laid out. They don't like how you need the tokens to attack the bosses. A lot of people are really not liking the hunting fields overall. So let's go ahead and look at our teams here, because again, this is an account that we haven't played that much. What's going on, Ibrahim and Dark? So here for the light bearers, we have a ton of light bearers. Still building Thane and Rigby. We don't have Allard, and we do not have the new hero, Peggy, so we'll drop them in the wish list. We have a ton of food though. We have a ton of food if we can go ahead and pull a couple copies of them. What's going on, Kenneth? Thank you for joining the stream, as well as Kevin. So we have a lot of food here, and look at this, guys. We just have a bank of food to go ahead and pull a couple copies. For the Maulers, we're still building on Tundra and Drez. They were I think the two we had left other than Kren. And not too much food in here. Wilders, we have a majority of them built. We have a ton of food here again with our Elite Plus or our Legendary Plus heroes. We have quite a bit of food, even a ton of food down here. We just need heroes, guys. That's really all we need to build on this account, is just a lot of heroes. Birthday is on Monday. Well, happy early birthday, Kevin. Here we have the Graveborn. Got a lot of them maxed out already. Theowen we have been working on, and I think she is the last one here on the Graveborn that we're working for. Peggy is amazing. And oh yeah, Peggy is absolutely awesome. I would love to build her. For the Celestials, since this account is old, this is actually the very first account that I made. We already do have Athalia maxed out. Essentially, when it was Athalia and Ainz, or Aziz back in the day, Aziz wasn't worth buying, so everyone bought Athalia. Athalia was a monster to deal with in PvP and the campaign. Since they've kind of reworked and Aziz is now the priority out of the shop, we have him built as well, which is very cool. What's going on, Soldier Boy? So here we do have the twins are built, Taylene is built, Wukong is almost completely maxed out. Haven't built Alna, haven't built Lucretia. Still got a lot to build out of here. Trying to finish out Orthos, very close. We need 2 more copies, or actually we need 4 more copies, and he'll be built, as well as Flora. And then we got really lucky with Mortis. We need 2 more copies and he'll be ascended. Mortis, again, we got really lucky. And then Lucy was the free copies we got. And of course, we have all of our dimensionals, which are good there. So hopefully with the summons tonight, we can pull a couple copies. I want to find out what Peggy can do. I've always wanted to build Peggy. We built her a little bit on the test server. So we're going to do some desired summons, which I think I have a couple here, but we have 52,000 diamonds, guys, and a lot of summons in here. So we're going to go ahead, use our stones first. Hopefully we can unlock some of the new heroes. And I'm very disappointed that the Hero's Choice doesn't have any of the new heroes. There's no Ullard in there, or Ellard. They have Kren because he just left, because they don't want to give you the free copy to go ahead with the heroic ship. So we got 13 stones. Hopefully it's going to be Celestials and Hypogens. There we go. There he is, guys. Raku. So he is unlocked. Him and his little tail shake there. So we got lucky with him off the bat. After 4 weeks of training, oh, yeah, exactly. What's going on, Eagle Girl? Thanks for joining us over on Discord, or excuse me, on Twitch. So there we go. So we pulled a copy of Raku. Let's see what we got, though. Double Isold, very nice. Satrena, Verk. We have Gorvo, a lot of food. Damon, Raku. So not too bad overall. Not too bad with the summons. All right, so we'll build some of those up, and I think we already have a couple copies. Let's see what we got here, because we have Damon is almost completely maxed out. Need a little bit more furniture for him, and he'll be done. We have a little bit of food, and then I think Isold is already maxed out. Isold is completely maxed out. I've been using a Joker Stitchy carry with Greyborn support. Yeah, Jordan, absolutely. Joker Stitchy is very good because Joker has a lot of burst damage early, especially if you crowd control. Stitchy, if you let him, if you go ahead and let him scale, that's really the biggest thing with him. If you can get Damon to scale, he does really, really well. Yeah, I'm hoping for the really good rates here. Let's see, we got another copy there. And it's been a little while since I've been playing this account because I think we got we've Drez down there. We were building Entendre. Not too bad overall. Let's go ahead and get into the summons. We got 73 scrolls, almost 800 companion points, 35 faction scrolls, so good right there. I have a Greyborn account. Is Aziz still the priority or some of the Greyborn better? Aziz is 100% the priority. Cam Chowder, he is... There's nobody else that locks out ults like he does, plus his attack rating mitigation, and he's an energy battery for a lot of formations. People still use Aziz. He is still the #1 priority when it comes to the shop. So when you're getting him out of the shop, definitely #1. So here we dropped in, we have Peggy and we have Allard. And then here we have our new Raku. So we are all set there. All right, so we'll start off with some companion point summons. Hopefully we'll pull some elites because we have, again, we have a lot of fodder. And I think it's going to continue to say we have a lot of fodder. I know we have we can go ahead and buy some of these. I take them up to 200 just because we get a lot of heroes here. We'll take it up to 200 to give us room for some summons. I'm hoping we can pull some copies. I want to see some copies of Peggy. Would be very, very nice. If not, we still have a lot of elite heroes to summon out of the 4 primary factions just because we need more. We need more cards. We have the food. We need the cards. So there's another copy of Solus. A Taline or Lucretia. I have 4 copies of Taline and 3 of Lucretia. Twins are ascended going to Stargaze. Van Man, I would absolutely go with Lucretia. The big thing with Lucretia is she has the ability to carry by herself, which is huge. She can kill out teams literally by herself. And we've even seen it even in chapter 34. Does phenomenal. Which there's another copy of Kren. See, and I'm afraid we are going to be full with heroes relatively quickly is what I was thinking. So let's see. There we have... Oh, did we get Thane? We did get our copy of Thane. So there's another Ascended hero. Again, guys, look at the food. Lucius is already 5 stars. I think we need another copy of Rigby. But we have all of these heroes down here. Just waiting for Lightbearers, essentially. Even here we can... Oh, I don't think we have any copies of Entendre. And then here again, we just have a ton of food. We got a ton of fodder. What's going on, Hills? Thanks for joining us for the stream. So let's see. I think we have the desired summon. So we have 6. You know what? We are going to swap it to Peggy. We're going to do our summons here. So 7 scrolls. Hopefully we can get lucky, pull some light bearers out of here. Whether it's Ullard or Allard or if it's Peggy will be very cool. No, this is not the pay to win. This is the FHG. This is the Insomnia account. Not yet, Monzi. Other than we got quite a few pulls out of our stones. The elite stones gave us some pretty good heroes there. All right, so a couple more rares there. So this will be our elite pull. A double, guys. Very nice. We got Damon, which we just added a star, in Skarath. Very, very nice. What's going on, AFK Soul? All right, so not too bad. We got a double out of that pull. And I'm hoping we can get a couple copies of Peggy. If we can get lucky with some copies. And another double, guys. Very nice. It is Silas and Anoki. Silas is absolutely amazing with that plus 30 signature item. He gives a significant buff to attack rating. Anoki, solid, but very disappointed he dies early. He definitely kind of falls off a little bit early, which is why a lot of players don't use him. I believe that would bring Just adding more fodder, but more stars. I think this account has 54. I think it was 54. 54 Ascended Heroes. So we got a lot. What's going on, mailman? So we got a little bit more food there, which again, we don't have. I don't think we have anyone left in the Graveborn. I think we have everyone up to Ascended and then just waiting for a couple more copies of Theowen. And she will be completely done as well. Another double, guys. Wow. Gorvo and Leica, double Wilders. This is the reason why I wanted to go ahead and do the summons while everyone was on, because it seems like this when I stream and do the summons, this is what we get, guys. This is usually what we get when it comes to the summons. If I would have did the summons by myself, probably wouldn't have pulled much of anything. But ultimately, this is the luck that we have with the summons. Who is the #1 strongest hero in AFK Arena? Rakib, it's kind of... There's another... Maybe it's going to be Peggy. It is Cecilia. There's not really a strongest hero in AFK Arena, and that's a little bit of a difference. Taylene is really strong. Lucreta is really strong. Damon is really strong. Isolde is really strong. There's not a hero that's really above another hero as priority. Having good teams takes kind of precedence over having a really, really good hero. Do you see any of the rework heroes fitting into any of the stronger metas? Yeah, I think there's going to be a couple, Cam Chowder. I think there's going to be a couple of the rework heroes fitting in the meta, especially when it comes to Raku. I think Raku is really going to be one of the standout heroes because of how he's designed and the damage he can do, plus he offers crowd control. I could see Raku with Iran Leica combination because he provides the crowd control and a considerable amount of damage. Running him with Arthur. Some people have been running with Arthur in front of him to get the normal attack speed up. There's a couple different combinations that I've seen. So we need Peggy. I want to pull Peggy, guys. Might not be the best hero to build, but ultimately she is one that I do want to build. Hopefully we can pull some doubles out of here. That would be absolutely awesome to see. Yeah, Raku is very, very cool. I love his big catapult and when he shakes his butt when he wins. Look at that, guys. More stars. There's 4 stars there. And a lot of these heroes we built, again, this is the first account that I ever made. So this is the very, very first account. So it's built a little bit differently because it is the first account. Would you prioritize select summons for either Peggy or Raku while they are still in the heroic ship? Up over stargazing for Alna? Kind of depends where you're at, Darren. Just because I personally, I like going here to use my desired summons because of the heroic ship. So ultimately, I don't put that many diamonds into the Stargazer. Once I do my 6 summons out of here, then I go right back to the Stargazer for the diamonds. But I do prioritize getting the copies out of here just because you get all the additional rewards, especially if you're buying them. There she is, guys. Princess Peggy. So we got her and Raku unlocked, which is good. So we got 5 more that we can get out of here. There we go, guys. Back to back Peggy. Very nice. That gives us 4 left. Want to get lucky because if we get a couple more copies, we can stargaze a little bit and hopefully pick up some 30,000 diamonds. Still never seen it yet. There's another copy of her. And again, we have enough food. That gives us 3 more copies that we need. But we can level her up just a little.